Hey, welcome back to the channel that discusses the language of the Holy Spirit. So, episode 1, who or what is the Holy Spirit? This is a question a lot of Christians have, and they wonder how to listen to it. They assume they have it in them, but they don't actually know the Holy Spirit. This is a big deal. The Holy Spirit is what created a religion out of the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd century and turned it into an organized religion that was adopted by the world through the Nicene Creed, both Nicene Creeds in the years 326 and 380 something, and made it formally a world religion. And it was because of this Holy Spirit that descended on the apostles during Pentecost, like rings of fire, like tongues of fire is the description. This was an event. Paul talks about it as the transformative event that will change you in the twinkling of an eye. And people focus on the eye aspect in some of the circles of trying to understand what Paul's talking about. But those Christians who felt it, they already know. They don't need. They may not have words to describe it, which makes it difficult. But we've all seen them. They are full of zeal. That's a good word for it, myself included. And prior to that, I would look at people like that and roll my eyes and go, oh my good God, what have I gotten myself into? So the Holy Spirit is a tangible force that we feel upon our flesh when we receive it. For some people, it's overwhelming joy and sorrow. And a lot of that sorrow is our own stuff that we're giving up to God. But it's a huge event. It's humbling. And it is literally what makes a Christian, is that event. Contrary to what mainstream religion has turned into today, the Holy Spirit is kind of put in the back burner as a mystery, something that we don't rely on. Feelings is one of the things that we say. But the Holy Spirit comes with a sensation that evokes emotion for sure, but it's more a sensation than it is a feeling. We will get to that as we explore it. So the Holy Spirit as a tangible force upon the flesh that most Christians know as the Comforter, which is mentioned in the New Testament. Old school, it's known as the Mantle, and there's great reasons why. I'll direct you to the upper screen right now to have a sort of look at what the mantle means biblically. What it means for the Christian, because when we think of the mantle, we think of it as a covering, a cloak, like a little Red Riding Hood's cloak or something like that. But when we feel that Holy Spirit, oftentimes, maybe in worship, maybe we have our hands over our head and we're praying or something like that, we will feel the mantle of the Holy Spirit like a hug from God. This divine electric energy that wisps down the head, the shoulders, the arms, and the back. And it's beautiful, washes you through, and it's just an absolutely incredible feeling to know that God's presence is in you and on you. And this is known as the mantle. This is the most common aspect of the Holy Spirit that most people are aware of or are having the experience of. There are many, many more. And if you're just joining me here, I'm going to use my own testimony that happened to me 22 years ago, where God took me for a walk. 14 days he took me. You could say that I got it backwards. He took me for a walk, listening to him, being led by him, having the words put in my mouth by him, through him. Over and over again, this would go on until the very, very end. And it was as if he was in me, and I heard his voice. It was an incredibly authoritative, powerful voice. Minced no words. Straight to the point, and always cut to the quick. Knew right away if I was offending or trying to commit some larceny. He would cut me right through, and I would drop and go, yes sir, and get back to it. So at the end of this experience, I remember it was as if all of the light went up above my head into like a strand, and then I heard that same voice, his voice, say to me, but as he was speaking down this tube into me from above, now you know what you're looking for, go find it. And that would begin this very long journey.